And that means that when we get snow that comes in tonight, it's going to be the type of snow you can like use the leaf blower for in the morning.
Well, that's good news.
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be super fluffy and dry. So at least there's that going for us. It's not going to be a real mess out there tonight. However, tomorrow night, it is going to be a little bit different. We'll have snow that then changes over to a wintry mix for many of us just in time for Wednesday morning. And that's on the leading edge to some warmer air that starts to move in for the end of the week. We'll be up around 40, I think, by the week's end. Right now it's 14 in Bangor, 19 in Portland, we're at 17 in Freiburg. You can see the clouds that have increased. Snow is now making it to the ground down in southern New Hampshire, and over the next hour or so we'll begin to get some flakes into western Maine. It's really just this band of snow that comes through tonight, and then as we get toward tomorrow morning, this will be pretty much offshore. 9 o'clock tonight, we're going to have snow moving through the state, and I think that it's cold enough that this will be a light, fluffy snow for all of us with temperatures that will be in the teens. By midnight, though, a lot of this already starts to wrap up. So toward tomorrow morning, this is 3 in the morning, most of the accumulating snow is over. The one exception may be on parts of the down east coast. Maybe we keep a few flakes going there toward and just after daybreak tomorrow. Pretty manageable though, 1 to 3 inches of light fluffy snow. Once you get north of Route 2, there isn't as much moisture, so just a coating up to an inch and really just a few flurries up over the county. We get a break during the day tomorrow. There will be some sunshine with temps up around 30, and then during the late day, clouds come back in ahead of the next system that approaches tomorrow night. And the key here is another area of low pressure forms in the Gulf of Maine, and that will lock cold air down near the surface while it starts to warm aloft, and that's a recipe for a bit of a mix. So we'll show you a closer view here on the timeline. No problems for tomorrow evening's commute. I think it's late tomorrow evening. We start to get some light snow moving into southern Maine. By midnight, it approaches central Maine, and then the steadiest of this is likely right before sunrise on Wednesday morning. And this pink shaded area you see here, that's likely to be some freezing rain. While it's still snowing up in the Oxford Hills into the mountains at 5 o'clock on Wednesday morning. It likely will be a bit warmer on the down east coast, so you probably don't get as much freezing rain here, but through the interior we will for a while Wednesday morning. And then this wraps up late morning, so I think that by afternoon, most areas are much better for travel. Still could be a few showers left over across the far north. So for the vast majority of southern and central Maine, it's an inch or less of snow. Then you get a glaze of ice on top of that Wednesday morning. 1 to 3 inches through the foothills, and then 3 to 5 up in the mountains up to about Moosehead Lake. Again, that's tomorrow night into Wednesday morning. And there likely will be a little ice on top, and this is poorly timed for the Wednesday morning commute. Fortunately, though, we think we avoid power outages. It's not thick enough for damage as we see it now. Seas tomorrow 2 to 3 feet with a north wind 5 to 10 knots on the water. So we get light snow tonight, and then snow comes back in late tomorrow night, but changes to a mix for many of us by Wednesday morning. Looks good on Thursday, and then we warm it up around 40 for the end of the week. Probably a system of some type over the weekend. Probably not all snow either. Could be rain or a mix late Saturday into Sunday morning.
Of course, just as the temperature goes up,
Yeah.
get a little rain in there too.
You got
Yes.
it.
Okay, Ryan, thank you.
You're welcome.